Hello everyone, my name is Rohit and welcome to my YouTube channel. In previous video, we learned how to use if and else conditions in your Python code. And in this video, we are going to see how the input functions and int function work. First, we will study how the input function works and then using int to accept numerical input. So let's get started. The input function pause your program and wait for the user to enter some text. Once Python receives the user input, it stores it in a variable to make it convenient for you to work with. For example, the following program asks the user to enter some text, then display that message back to the user. The input function takes an argument, the prompt or instruction that we want to display to the user so that they know what to do. In this example, when Python runs the first line, the user see the prompt tell me something and I will repeat it back. The program waits while the user enter their response and then continue after they responded. As you can see, I am running here. I am typing my name and it will repeat my name. Now we will create clear prompt each time we use the input function. You should include a clear, easy to follow prompt that tells the user exactly what kind of information we are looking for. Any statement that tells the user what to enter should work. For example, I am giving you example as name and I want the name of the user. So raw underscore input, enter your name. Then print name. As you can see, I am writing here my name and it will work. It is working. It is showing my name. Now add a space at the end of your prompts because it will show the neat and clean thing and there is a gap in between so that the user can identify where to write. You can store your prompt in a variable and pass the variable to the input. This allows you to build your prompt over several lines. Then write a clear input statement using int to accept numerical input. When you use the input function, Python interprets everything the user enters as a string. Consider the following interpreter session which asks for the user's age. The user enters any number but here I am taking 14. First I have to write the code. Oh, I don't know why it's saying input raw. So first I want the age equals to int. Then input this, then enter your age. And then I want to print the age. That's it. As I am entering my age 14, it is showing us 14. Now we know Python interprets the input as a string because the number is now enclosed in quotes. If all you want to do is print the input, then work well. But if you try to use the input as a number, you will get an error. When you try to use the input to do a numerical comparison, Python produces an error because it can't compare a string to an integer. The string 41 that is the string 14 that is stored in a function in a string is converted into an integer by the int function. We can resolve this issue by using the int function which tells the Python to treat the input as a numerical value. Function converts a string representation of a number to a numerical representation as shown here. In this example, when we enter 21 at the prompt, Python interprets the number as a string, but the value is they converted to a numerical representation by int. Now Python can run the conditional test. It compares ages and see if age is greater than or equals to 18. This test evaluates to true how do you use the int function in an actual program. Consider a program that determines whether people are tall enough to ride a roller coaster, and please comment me down if your roller coaster function is working or not. Thanks for watching. Bye bye, and don't forget to do your homework